Have you ever wondered how you can live a long, healthy, and meaningful life as you age? Most people believe that once you reach a certain age, things like hearing, appearance, and energy levels naturally decline. But what if I told you that aging doesn't have to mean losing your vitality? There are simple habits that can help you maintain your health and happiness, and even improve your mental clarity as you grow older. In this video, I'm going to share the 7 key habits that will not only help you feel younger but also add years to your life. From maintaining your hearing health to boosting your appearance and even keeping your sex hormones in check, these are things you can start doing today to make sure you stay active, healthy, and mentally sharp in your golden years. By watching until the end, you'll learn how small, consistent changes, like taking care of your dental health, staying physically active, and even keeping your work life fulfilling, can drastically improve your well-being. Plus, I'll reveal the surprising impact of cholesterol on your mental health and why it's more crucial than you think to keep your hormones balanced. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, these tips can help you lead a longer, happier life, and I promise, you won't want to miss this important information. Stick with me, and let's explore how you can unlock the secrets to aging gracefully and healthily. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. First, never let your hearing deteriorate. It's often dismissed as a natural part of aging, but hearing loss is far more than just an inconvenience. It's a silent thief of your quality of life, your mental sharpness, and your emotional well-being. When your hearing starts to decline, it's not just about missing out on sounds. It's about losing connections, conversations, and the vibrant social interactions that keep your spirit alive. The inability to hear comfortably in conversations can make you withdraw, shutting doors to meaningful exchanges with loved ones and leaving you feeling isolated in a once familiar world. This social isolation can lead to profound feelings of loneliness and depression, casting a shadow over your once bright life. But the damage doesn't stop there. The brain, an organ that thrives on stimulation, is forced to overwork just to decode muffled sounds, diverting precious mental resources away from other critical functions. This strain, explained by cognitive load theory, creates a domino effect, accelerating cognitive decline. Studies have shown that for individuals in their 70s, untreated hearing loss significantly increases the risk of cognitive impairment, with consequences that ripple through every facet of life. The good news? You don't have to let this fate become your reality. Today's advances in medical technology mean that hearing aids are no longer the clunky, uncomfortable devices of the past. Modern hearing aids are discreet, highly effective, and tailored to your needs. Though they can range from 1 to 3 million kRW, they're a small price to pay for safeguarding your ability to connect with the world around you. And if affordability is a concern, there are innovative services offering rentals at just 30,000 kRW, a practical option for regaining your confidence in communication. Additionally, governments in many regions provide subsidies for those with medically recognized hearing impairments, easing the financial burden and making these life-enhancing tools more accessible than ever. Don't wait for the whispers of decline to grow louder. Prioritize a visit to an otolaryngologist to assess your hearing health and take action to preserve it. Maintaining your hearing is about more than just avoiding silence. It's about preserving your independence, protecting your cognitive sharpness, and keeping your emotional world alive and thriving. Every conversation you save, every connection you maintain, is a victory against the encroaching solitude of untreated hearing loss. Choose to protect your ears and your life, because every word, every laugh, every shared moment matters. Second, pay more attention to your appearance as you age. As we grow older, the way we perceive ourselves and the effort we put into our appearance can profoundly influence our emotions, self-esteem, and overall health. One of the most effective psychological therapies, behavior therapy, demonstrates how actions can shape emotions. Unlike cognitive therapy, which focuses on changing thought patterns, behavior therapy encourages the adoption of new habits to regulate emotions and uplift the spirit. This concept resonates deeply with individuals in their 60s and 70s, as small changes in appearance can breathe new life into their sense of identity and vitality. Imagine this. On days when you feel weighed down by a bad mood or a heavy heart, simply forcing yourself to put on a touch of makeup or style your hair can act as a powerful emotional reset. While many believe that the mind dictates behavior, the reverse often holds. Our actions can redefine our mindset. By embracing activities like dressing in clothes that make you feel confident, smoothing wrinkles with Botox, or rejuvenating your skin with modern treatments, you're not just enhancing your appearance. You're reigniting a sense of control over your life and emotions. For older adults, paying attention to appearance isn't merely vanity. It's a cornerstone of emotional and physical well-being. Observations of patients reveal a striking connection. Those who neglect their appearance often experience an accelerated sense of emotional aging, which can hasten physical decline. On the other hand, elderly individuals who care for their appearance radiate a sense of vitality, often enjoying better overall health. In nursing homes, visiting hairdressers regularly provide services such as haircuts, perms, and coloring. Staff members note that residents who engage in these grooming activities tend to show slower cognitive decline, maintaining a higher quality of life for longer periods. I've witnessed firsthand how elderly women who take the time to apply makeup or style their hair seem to exude a lively, almost youthful glow. For many, these simple acts are not about vanity but about reclaiming a part of themselves that defies the passage of time. Beyond makeup and hair care, treatments like fillers and Botox have become increasingly accessible, offering a non-invasive way to smooth wrinkles and rejuvenate the skin. These treatments, which now range from 300,000 to 400,000 KRW every 3 to 6 months, can provide a subtle yet significant boost in confidence, making individuals feel beautiful, vibrant, and valued by those around them. However, societal perceptions about anti-aging measures can act as a barrier. In places like Japan, many still view such procedures as cheating, but this mindset is an obstacle to embracing the joys of aging gracefully. In this stage of life, it is essential to let go of these stigmas and adopt an attitude of self-compassion. Taking care of your appearance is not an act of deception. It's a celebration of self-love and a refusal to let age define your worth. Aging with grace and dignity involves more than just physical care. It's about nurturing your inner light. By investing in your appearance, you are not only maintaining your outer beauty but also cultivating a sense of pride, confidence, and resilience that radiates from within. In this way, taking care of yourself becomes a profound act of self-respect, allowing you to live each day with vibrancy and a renewed sense of purpose. Third, eat meat. In the twilight years of life, the advice to eat more meat often meets resistance, with 9 out of 10 individuals expressing concerns about cholesterol. These apprehensions, while understandable, are deeply rooted in misinformation. The idea that cholesterol is harmful, a shadow cast by decades of misleading health narratives, is not only incorrect but potentially detrimental to understanding what the body truly needs. Cholesterol is not the villain it has been portrayed as. Rather, it is a hero in disguise, essential for a thriving, healthy life, especially in old age. Cholesterol, a vital component of all animal bodies, including humans, is indispensable for our survival. It forms the structural backbone of cell membranes and serves as a building block for sex hormones such as testosterone and estrogen. Beyond its physical role, cholesterol is intricately tied to the workings of the human mind. It is the carrier of serotonin, a neurotransmitter often hailed as the commander of emotional well-being. Serotonin orchestrates the balance of other neurotransmitters, like dopamine and adrenaline, which govern mood, motivation, and stress responses. Without adequate cholesterol to transport serotonin, the delicate symphony of emotions falters, leaving the mind vulnerable to depression and slower recovery from mental health challenges. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Moreover, cholesterol plays a pivotal role in maintaining vitality. It directly influences the production of testosterone, a hormone crucial for energy, libido, and overall zest for life. Alarmingly, the widespread misconception that lowering cholesterol is synonymous with good health has led to unintended consequences. Many individuals inadvertently suppress their testosterone levels, diminishing their capacity for intimacy and vitality. This erosion of hormonal health is more than a personal loss. It symbolizes the consequences of prioritizing flawed dietary advice over the intricate needs of the human body. The significance of cholesterol extends even further. It is a cornerstone of our immune defense. Low cholesterol levels can impede the body's ability to create robust immune cells, increasing susceptibility to illnesses such as cancer. At the same time, excessively low cholesterol weakens blood vessels, heightening the risk of hemorrhagic strokes. While excessively high cholesterol levels can indeed contribute to conditions like atherosclerosis, the opposite extreme is equally hazardous. The key lies in balance, not elimination. A compelling example of cholesterol's impact on health can be found in the remarkable longevity of modern Japanese populations. Once a nation known for its modest meat consumption, Japan has embraced a diet richer in cholesterol, driven by increased meat intake. This dietary shift has contributed to improved vascular health, making blood vessels more elastic and robust. The result? A significant decline in deaths from hemorrhagic strokes and a rise in average life expectancy. For those navigating the later chapters of life, the call to eat more meat is not a simple suggestion. It is an invitation to reclaim vitality, mental clarity, and resilience. By embracing the truth about cholesterol, we can nourish not just the body, but the spirit, fostering a life rich with energy, connection, and joy. Let go of the outdated fears, and savor the meat that fuels both strength and longevity. Fourth, chew your food thoroughly. Chewing your food thoroughly is more than just an overlooked habit. It's a gateway to sharper memory, healthier aging, and vibrant brain function. The power of this simple act is beautifully underscored by a fascinating memory test conducted on elementary school students. In this experiment, children were asked to memorize the sequence of colorful plates for 30 seconds and replicate the pattern using cards. Remarkably, those who chewed gum during the test showed double the accuracy of those who did not. Why? The secret lies in the intricate connection between chewing and the brain. Scientific research reveals that chewing gum significantly boosts blood flow to the brain, particularly to the hippocampus, a vital area responsible for memory. This enhancement occurs because the masseter muscles, which play a key role in chewing, are intricately linked to the brain through the trigeminal nerve. Each movement of these muscles sends powerful signals to brain regions like the cerebrum and amygdala, increasing blood flow and stimulating cognitive function. Additionally, chewing exerts pressure on the periodontal membrane around the teeth, further activating the brain and enhancing its performance. Conversely, poor dental health is a silent enemy of brain vitality, often contributing to cognitive decline. There are two primary reasons for this. First, a reduced number of teeth limits the stimulation the brain receives, weakening cognitive functions over time. Second, diminished biting force leads to dietary changes. Hard foods like fresh vegetables are avoided in favor of softer, less nutritious options like noodles, resulting in vitamin deficiencies and increased risk of cognitive impairment. Alarming statistics reveal that individuals with few or no teeth are 1.85 times more likely to develop cognitive decline than those with more than 20 teeth. The connection between diet and brain health becomes even clearer when examining Alzheimer's patients, who often consume fewer vegetables and nutrient-rich foods. To combat these risks and nurture both your brain and body, it's vital to prioritize dental health. Whether through diligent care, dentures, or implants, maintaining strong teeth is an investment in your longevity and quality of life. Even if the cost seems high, the benefits are immeasurable. To further stimulate your brain, keep your masseter muscles active by chewing often. Gum, squid, or even a healthy snack can work wonders. Embrace the simple habit of chewing more thoroughly than you did in your younger years. Each bite becomes a gift to your brain, preventing aging and safeguarding cognitive function. These seemingly small actions ripple into profound benefits, helping you stay sharp, vibrant, and full of life well into your golden years. Never underestimate the power of a chew. It's a lifeline to a healthier, brighter future. Fifth, do everything. Longevity hotspots around the globe, where people consistently live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives, reveal an extraordinary and undeniable truth. While each region has its own unique culture, the people in these areas share one profound, life-affirming trait: they never stop moving. It's not just about the act of exercise, it's the entire philosophy of staying physically active throughout life, no matter the stage of aging. In these regions, the elderly are often seen walking through the streets, tending to their gardens, participating in community activities, and handling household chores with remarkable vigor. These seemingly small tasks, performed with consistency and intention, are not just part of daily life. They are the lifeblood that sustains them. Even as people grow older and their bodies inevitably change, they remain deeply committed to movement. They don't allow their bodies to become stagnant. Instead, they incorporate activity into their everyday lives, whether it's cleaning the house, walking to the local shop, or dancing with friends at a local gathering. This movement doesn't have to come in the form of structured exercise classes or intense gym sessions. It's about finding ways to keep the body active in simple, natural ways that don't feel like work but instead become part of their lifestyle, a part of who they are. The simple truth is this: a life of continuous movement is the foundation of their health and longevity, and they understand this better than anyone else. But the magic of longevity isn't limited to just physical activity. People in these regions lead lives full of balance, where they understand that true well-being is a harmony of mind, body, and spirit. Their physical activity is complemented by habits that promote mental clarity, emotional peace, and a sense of fulfillment. They don't overeat, recognizing the value of nourishing the body without excess. They cultivate relationships that offer deep emotional connection, and they hold a strong sense of purpose, whether through family, community, or meaningful work. Importantly, they also prioritize stress management, ensuring that their lives remain relatively free from the burdens of modern-day anxiety. In this culture of longevity, however, it is the continual, unbroken commitment to movement that stands out as the most important factor. It's not just a recommendation for a long life. It's considered an essential condition for thriving in old age. The connection between physical activity and longevity is not just a folk belief. It is a scientifically validated truth. Research consistently supports this concept, providing clear evidence that staying physically active is crucial for maintaining not just physical health but emotional well-being as well. Studies show that those who remain active throughout their lives enjoy not only better health but also greater happiness and mental clarity. One study that underscores the power of movement is a long-running happiness survey conducted by a prestigious British economic magazine. The survey explored how major life events, divorce, the death of a spouse, or unemployment, affect people's happiness. Among these life-altering events, the loss of a job stood out as the most devastating blow to a person's happiness, even more so than the loss of a spouse or the breakdown of a marriage. The sheer magnitude of this finding speaks to a deeper truth. Work is not merely a means to financial stability. Work, in its many forms, is an indispensable pillar of human existence. It provides a sense of purpose, identity, and connection to something larger than oneself. It anchors us to the world, keeps our minds sharp, and gives our lives meaning. Interestingly, global studies on aging have revealed that those who continue to engage in meaningful work well into their later years not only tend to live longer but also report higher levels of happiness and contentment. This is a universal truth that transcends borders and cultures. Work, whether it's paid employment or meaningful volunteerism, acts as a catalyst for extending one's life and enhancing one's quality of life. The data supporting this claim is extensive and compelling. Books could be written, and research papers published, on the profound connection between staying engaged in purposeful activities throughout old age and the ability to live a longer, more joyful life. In many ways, we've all heard phrases like "milk does the body good," or "eat your vegetables for longevity." These statements, while simple, reflect an innate understanding of how certain practices benefit our health. In the same vein, the idea that meaningful work is crucial for aging well is something that resonates deeply within us, even if it hasn't been explicitly acknowledged. Work is more than just a task. It is a rhythm, a heartbeat that keeps us moving forward. Whether it's engaging in creative projects, helping others, or pursuing personal passions, work fosters connection, purpose, and a sense of accomplishment. It provides the structure that allows individuals to maintain their vitality and resilience as they grow older. Now, let's take a moment to confront a widely held misconception that retirement signifies the end of our active lives, or that it's time to let go of our passions and dreams. Nothing could be further from the truth. Retirement should not be viewed as the final chapter in the story of our lives. Instead, it should be seen as an opportunity to redefine what meaningful work looks like. Continuing to work, whether that means maintaining a career or finding new outlets for creativity and contribution, becomes a means to embrace life with vigor and intention. Retirement, in this sense, is not about slowing down or withdrawing from life. It's about adapting to new rhythms and remaining active in new and fulfilling ways. It's about refusing to let age define the boundaries of possibility. Continuing to work, even if it's on your terms or within a new framework, allows you to experience life in its fullest sense. The idea of retirement is not the cessation of activity, but rather the evolution of it. It's about finding new ways to channel energy, engage with the world, and make meaningful contributions. In the end, the key to a long, healthy, and fulfilling life lies in the mindset we bring into old age. It's about keeping our bodies active, our minds engaged, and our hearts full of purpose. It's about embracing the idea that work, in all its forms, is not a burden but a blessing, a pathway to greater health, joy, and longevity. Let us remember that retirement is not the end of the story. It is merely a new chapter, one where we continue to thrive, learn, and grow, regardless of our age. The more we work, the more we live. This is the ultimate truth of a life well lived. Sixth, maintain a regular lifestyle and sleep rhythm. Insomnia is not merely an inconvenience. It is a deep, unsettling struggle that erodes not just our nights, but our very sense of well-being. It can stem from a multitude of causes, both physical and psychological, making it all the more challenging to address. For some, it is the result of physical health conditions, cardiovascular diseases, chronic pain, or respiratory issues that prevent the body from entering a restful state. These ailments create a constant battle within the body, where the mind longs for sleep, but the body is simply unable to comply. However, more often than not, insomnia is rooted in something even more subtle, yet no less powerful: the psychological weight of anxiety, stress, and fear. The fear of not being able to fall asleep can become a vicious cycle, where the more we worry, the less likely we are to drift into a peaceful slumber. This kind of insomnia gnaws at the soul, casting a shadow over every waking moment and creating an ever-present sense of exhaustion, both physical and mental. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But amid this overwhelming challenge, there lies a path to healing. A simple, yet profound solution that can transform not just your nights, but your entire life. This solution lies in the power of consistency, of embracing a regular, structured lifestyle. In a world where everything feels unpredictable, our bodies crave routine. There is a deep, almost primal need within us for regularity, and the cornerstone of that rhythm is maintaining a consistent wake-up time. Reflect for a moment on your days when you were still working. Whether you enjoyed your job or not, one thing was certain: your wake-up time was fixed. You had to rise early, often when it felt like the world was still asleep, and prepare yourself for the demands of the day. It was exhausting, yes, and at times it may have felt like a burden, but within that burden was a gift that many overlook. The simple act of waking up at the same time every day, even amidst the chaos of your work-life schedule, was providing your body with stability. It nurtured your internal clock, allowing your body and mind to fall into a predictable rhythm that was both grounding and restorative. It wasn't just about the tasks of the day. It was about honoring your body's need for consistency, which protected your physical and mental health in ways you may not have fully appreciated at the time. But after retirement, everything changes. The structured rhythm of the working world falls away, and suddenly, there is no need to rise at a specific time. There are no meetings to attend, no trains to catch, no deadlines to meet. At first, this newfound freedom can feel liberating. An opportunity to sleep in, to embrace the gentle flow of time without the demands of a structured schedule. However, this freedom, while seemingly harmless, comes with a hidden cost. Without the daily need to wake up at a set time, your body loses the sense of structure that once kept it in balance. Your wake-up times become erratic, slipping later and later as the days pass. This disruption in routine can create a ripple effect that reaches far beyond your mornings, affecting everything from your energy levels to your emotional well-being. One of the most significant consequences of this irregular schedule is the impact it has on your brain chemistry. The human body is a delicate system, and the absence of a consistent wake-up time can interfere with the natural production of neurotransmitters like serotonin. Serotonin is a chemical messenger that plays a crucial role in regulating mood, stress, and overall well-being. It's also a key player in the sleep process, as it helps to regulate melatonin, the hormone responsible for guiding us into restful sleep. When serotonin levels dip due to irregular waking hours, melatonin follows suit, and sleep disorders are more likely to emerge. This creates a cruel cycle where the very thing you need, restful, restorative sleep, becomes more and more elusive, leaving you exhausted, frustrated, and often overwhelmed by the weight of sleepless nights. Yet, despite the challenges, there is a powerful way to break free from this cycle and reclaim your ability to rest. The solution is deceptively simple. Wake up at the same time every morning. Yes, even when you didn't sleep well the night before, even when you feel the weight of fatigue pulling at you, get out of bed at your usual wake-up time. This may feel counterintuitive at first. After all, how can you possibly feel rested if you haven't slept well? But here's the truth. It is through this consistency that you will restore balance to your body. By waking up at a regular time, you send a message to your brain that it can trust the rhythm of the day. In time, the production of serotonin will stabilize, and with it, the delicate balance of sleep hormones like melatonin will begin to correct itself. Though you may feel drowsy or fatigued in the short term, this act of discipline will serve as a foundation for better sleep in the future. Over time, your body will learn to trust this new routine, and sleep will come more easily, more naturally. But the benefits of consistency don't end there. Establishing a regular wake-up time is just one part of the equation. Equally important is the consistency of your meals. In particular, having breakfast at the same time each day can help regulate your body's internal rhythm even further. Regular meals provide the body with a sense of stability, grounding it in the here and now. When your body knows that it will be nourished at a set time each day, it can better sync up with the rhythms of rest and activity. Your body will naturally align itself to this regularity, creating a balance that helps to foster not just better sleep, but improved overall health. In a world that is constantly shifting and changing, consistency provides a sanctuary, a place of peace and stability. By nurturing your body with this simple yet profound habit, you are giving yourself the greatest gift of all: the chance to rest, rejuvenate, and thrive. 7th, pay attention to the decrease in sex hormones. As we journey through the years of middle age and beyond, we find ourselves confronting an often overlooked transformation, one that impacts both our physical well-being and emotional landscape. The gradual decline of sex hormones in both men and women, a natural part of the aging process, is something that should not be underestimated. It's more than just a biological shift. It's a silent, profound change that affects the very essence of who we are, how we feel, and how we experience the world. As we age, the levels of male hormones in men and female hormones in women begin to decrease, gradually leading both sexes toward a state of hormonal neutrality. This decline can feel disorienting, as the body and mind adjust to a new reality. For men, testosterone levels drop, and for women, estrogen and progesterone begin to wane. These changes don't just affect the body's ability to function as it once did. They also bring a cascade of emotional and psychological shifts that can be difficult to navigate. The very fabric of our vitality, energy, and sense of self begins to shift, often leaving us grappling with newfound symptoms we didn't anticipate. While menopause is most commonly associated with women, it is essential to understand that men also experience a form of menopause, albeit less widely recognized. This condition, referred to as late-onset hypogonadism, LOH, is a critical aspect of male aging that mirrors the hormonal changes experienced by women during menopause. Both men and women encounter a variety of symptoms during this stage, and they share many of the same challenges. The hormonal imbalance doesn't just affect the body's physical function, it ripples through every part of our being, impacting mood, energy, and mental clarity. Men and women alike experience symptoms such as fatigue, muscle weakness, joint pain, mood swings, and even heart palpitations. Some may also suffer from excessive sweating, difficulty sleeping, and the sudden onset of feelings of anxiety or irritability. These symptoms can seem overwhelming, as the body seems to betray itself, no longer functioning as it once did. But perhaps the most distressing aspect of this period of change is the impact it has on mental health. The hormonal shifts during menopause, for both men and women, have a profound effect on mood and mental well-being. Feelings of sadness, confusion, irritability, and even depression can arise unexpectedly, making it feel as though the emotional foundation we once had is crumbling. Studies show that during menopause, people are more likely to experience heightened emotional sensitivity, anxiety, and a deeper sense of vulnerability. Many find themselves struggling to find balance, unable to understand why they suddenly feel so different from the person they once were. This is not just a passing phase. These shifts in emotional health can last for years, making it all the more important to acknowledge the mental as well as the physical toll of hormonal change. In Western cultures, particularly in the United States and Europe, the decline in sex hormones is met with a proactive approach. Hormone replacement therapy, HRT, is a common treatment option, often covered by insurance and widely accepted as a viable solution to the debilitating symptoms caused by hormonal imbalances. However, in many other parts of the world, including Japan, both men and women often hesitate to seek out hormone replacement therapy due to fear of potential side effects. The stigma surrounding this treatment often prevents individuals from seeking the help they need, allowing them to suffer unnecessarily. This hesitation can exacerbate the pain and confusion that comes with aging. I strongly encourage anyone, especially men, to be open to the possibility of hormone replacement therapy if they are struggling with the symptoms of menopause or LOH. It's not a sign of weakness to seek support for your body's natural decline. On the contrary, it's a step toward reclaiming your vitality and well-being. I take male hormone supplements, and I can attest to the profound difference it has made in my life. Not only has it helped me regain my physical strength, but it has also provided me with the mental clarity and emotional support I need to continue thriving in my later years. This brings me to a broader reflection. If we are to truly embrace the precious gift of life, we must consider the sheer magnitude of time we have been granted, especially in our later years. The concept of aging has changed dramatically over the decades. When I was born in the 1960s, the average life expectancy for men was just 65.33 years, and for women, it was 70.2 years. Retirement, which typically occurred at age 55, was seen as the beginning of the end of one's active years. Men often had only about a decade left after retiring, and the concept of a long retirement seemed foreign. But today, things are different. People are living much longer, healthier lives, and retirement no longer marks the end. It marks the beginning of a new chapter, one that can last for decades. It's not uncommon for people to live 20 or even 30 years after retiring, and these years are rich with opportunity, growth, and potential. The idea of old age has shifted. It is no longer a time to merely pass the years, but a time to embrace life with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. When we look at our time after retirement, we see that the years ahead are longer than we might imagine. If we subtract the hours spent on daily activities such as eating, sleeping, and bathing, we still have around 10 hours per day of free time. Over a year, this adds up to roughly 3,650 hours. Given the increased life expectancy, many people live well into their 80s, which means that from the age of 60, we have nearly 73,000 hours of free time to enjoy. To put this into perspective, the average worker accumulates around 76,000 hours of work over a 40-year career. So, after retirement, we gain back as much time as we spent working in our youth, if not more. The reality is, we have a significant amount of time to fill in our later years, and how we choose to fill it will determine the quality of our lives. The question then becomes, how should we spend this vast expanse of time? 2 paths lead to a fulfilling and meaningful old age. One is continuous learning, a lifelong pursuit of knowledge, curiosity, and personal growth. The other is work. Though it may seem counterintuitive, continuing to engage in work, even in retirement, can be an incredibly fulfilling way to spend our time. In Western societies, many retirees dream of endless travel, hobbies, and leisure. While these pursuits can provide temporary joy, studies show that after a few years, people often become disillusioned with this lifestyle. The excitement fades, and many retirees are left feeling restless and disconnected. The sense of fulfillment that comes from meaningful work is something that cannot be replaced by mere leisure. When I reached my 60s, I thought I would embrace a life of rest. However, as I've grown older, I've come to realize that such a lifestyle would leave me unfulfilled. My personality craves purpose, engagement, and contribution. I know that without work, I would quickly grow bored, listless, and disconnected. So, I've made the conscious decision to continue working, as long as I am able. This is not because I have to, but because I know it will bring me joy and satisfaction. Research consistently shows that those who continue to work, even in their 70s and 80s, enjoy better mental health, physical health, and emotional well-being. Work provides structure, meaning, and a sense of accomplishment. It keeps the mind sharp, the body engaged, and the soul fulfilled. It has been scientifically proven that staying mentally active through work contributes to a longer, healthier life, enabling us to enjoy our golden years to the fullest. In the end, the true key to thriving in old age is not about avoiding change, but about embracing it. By acknowledging the challenges posed by declining sex hormones and the inevitable passage of time, we can take active steps to improve our physical, mental, and emotional health. Whether through hormone replacement therapy, continued work, or lifelong learning, we can ensure that our later years are not only full of years but also full of life. As we've explored today, the journey of aging is far more than just the passage of time. It's a profound transformation that affects both our body and mind. From the hormonal changes that influence our well-being to the opportunities we have to make the most of the time ahead, we've uncovered valuable insights that can help us navigate these years with purpose and vitality. So, what have you learned from today's video? Is there one key takeaway that stands out to you? The importance of understanding hormonal changes, the value of continuing to work or learn, or maybe something else entirely? We'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below with one thing you've learned and plan to put into practice in your own life. Let's continue the conversation and support each other on this journey. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more insightful content. Thank you for watching, and remember, your best years are ahead of you.